Application for this particular scholarship, the deadline is 9th of January 2023, and you wouldn't want to miss this opportunity, honestly. Australia offers 6 years post-study work visa for international students. This was recently announced by the Australian government, and in this video I'll be sharing with you how to study in Australia for free and some of the scholarship opportunities available for international students in Australia. So if you think this will interest you, stay tuned to the end of the video. Hello guys, if you're coming across my YouTube channel for the very first time, my name is Daniel. On this channel I share videos around traveling abroad, so if you're looking for a place to get first-hand information on how to relocate abroad, then you're in the right place. Please click on the red subscribe button to join the amazing growing family. And for my 20 subscribers, thank you for being here. I really do appreciate you guys. So without further ado, let's get started with the video. Australia announces a new post-study work visa extension for international students, and this proposition allows international students to stay longer in Australia in order to build their career, start a business, and ultimately add to the country's economy. And honestly, this is good news for people who are planning to relocate abroad and they're looking for a destination country. Now, according to studies, Australia is known for its high-class educational structure and system, and students from over 130 countries find Australia to be a destination country for their undergraduate or postgraduate studies. However, the 6 years postgraduate study extension is not for every graduate in Australia. Now, this particular extension is given to students who graduate with degrees linked to the country's workforce shortage. Now, the Australian government have not officially announced the degrees that fit in, or the degrees that qualifies international students to apply for the 6 years post-study work visa. And based on the information on their website, this information will be brought into public knowledge very soon. So if you are finding a way to get this information, make sure you click on the red subscribe button so you stay tuned and you get notified whenever I upload a new video as related to this topic on this channel. So there are actually so many degrees, so many courses, programs you can study in Australia. However, this 6 years post-study visa is for people that study certain degrees that is linked to the workforce shortage occupation. And I can tell you for a fact that students studying IT related courses are definitely going to be on this list. So guys, if you're looking for a destination country to study for your postgraduate or your undergraduate program, then Australia is the place you want to be. So in this video I'm going to share with you some of the scholarship opportunities towards the end of the video, and I'll also be sharing with you how you can study in Australia, the eligibility criteria, the documents you need to apply for, the kind of visa you need to apply for, and many of those information. So as I've said, Australia is a destination country for so many students, and to be honest, I've got like loads of friends who are currently studying in Australia, and it's been an amazing experience for them. You get opportunity to work part-time as an international student, and you can also bring in your family with you on your student visa in Australia, which is one of the things that makes Australia a destination country for international students. And there are also loads of scholarship opportunities, research scholarship opportunity, exchange agreements, and what have you. Some of the popular scholarship opportunity in Australia include the Australian Awards, the International Postgraduate Research Scholarship, which is also known as the IPRS. There's also got the Endeavour scholarships and fellowships. So there are actually so many of the scholarship opportunity available in Australia. Now, if you're planning to study in Australia for an undergraduate program or a postgraduate program, then you need to actually go online and make research on some of the universities in Australia currently with application that is open. So some of these universities in Australia have the application open for a particular period of time. So if you're coming in for the fall, you must ensure that you put out your application as early as possible, so you can also be able to apply for some of the scholarship opportunities I'll be mentioning later in this video. So if you're coming into Australia to study a postgraduate program, you need to ensure you have your undergraduate certificate available for you with you while you're applying for this visa. And also to study in Australia, you need an English proficiency test result. So you need to write an IELTS exam for you to be able to apply for any postgraduate or master's program in Australia, which is very, very much important. You must meet other requirements for the course you're applying for. Some of these requirements differs or varies based on the courses you are applying for. Now, if you're planning to study in Australia, either you get a fully funded scholarship or you're coming in as a self-sponsored student, you need to actually apply for your own visa. Now, most of the scholarships in Australia doesn't cover your visa application, so you need to ensure that you apply for your visa yourself. And there are numerous visa categories for educational purposes in Australia. However, if you're applying for an undergraduate or postgraduate studies, you need to apply for either the 573 or the 574 visa. Now, these are actually different visas. Now, for the 571 visa, it's for the award of a bachelor or associate degree, graduate certificate, diploma, master's degree by coursework or higher education or advanced diploma, while the 574 visa is for postgraduate visas for masters by research or a doctorate. So both visas allows the holder to reside and study full-time in Australia for the length of their course. So, as I've mentioned also earlier, these visas allow international students to move into Australia with their dependents, and their dependents are actually allowed to also work on limited number of hours, just as it is here in the UK. Now, some of the eligibility criteria or some of the documents required for you to be able to apply for a student visa in Australia include your proof of funds. So you must ensure you have enough funds to fund your lifestyle while studying in Australia, and you're required to provide a minimum of 18,610 Australian dollar per annum. So that's the amount you need to have in your account as your proof of funds. You need to have a letter of confirmation that you have been accepted for studies at an approved Australian educational institution. You must also have your health insurance. You need you may also need to provide a proof of good health record from your own country. You must also prove that you've got good character and no outstanding debt in Australia. So those are some of the things you need to actually provide before you can apply for a student visa in Australia. Tuition fee for so many postgraduate studies in Australia is quite expensive. That's why if you're applying for any program in Australia, ensure you also have what it takes to apply for scholarship. There are numerous scholarship opportunities to study with in Australia. Now, also working in Australia as a student, there are actually quite a number of restrictions. So if you are on a 573 or a 574 visa, student visa in Australia, as I said earlier on, you can come with your family. However, students holding these visas are allowed to work up to 40 hours per fortnight, that is 20 hours per week, while their course is in session, and for unlimited number of hours when their course is on break. So similarly, family members on this visa may work up to 40 hours per fortnight once the student has commenced their course, or an unlimited number of hours if the student is studying a postgraduate course like master's or PhD. Now, in order to be properly taxed for your work, it is highly advised that you obtain a TFN, which is known as the tax file number, upon commencement of work in Australia. And honestly, actually, so many other student discounts you're going to enjoy if you decide to study in Australia. So guys, if you want to study in Australia in 2023, it's time for you to go online, search for universities in Australia, check out the admission requirement for whichever course you're planning to study in Australia, and start pushing out your application, because the earlier you apply, the easier it is for you to be able to get funding and scholarship in Australia. Now, as I said earlier on in this video, that different scholarship opportunities available, and I will share with you some on this channel. And if you need to have more information on some of the scholarship, you need to stay tuned to this channel. Click on the red subscribe button so you get notified whenever I upload a new video on this channel. So the first popular scholarship opportunity available for international students in Australia is the Vice Chancellor's Academic Excellence Scholarship at the Deakin University. So you might want to check out this university. If an international student looking to study in Australia or New Zealand, the Deakin University Research Department offers several scholarships worth $5,000 each. Tuition may also be waived for the duration of your course, so which is an opportunity for you to study in Australia or New Zealand for free. And eligible courses include industrial design courses in engineering, IT, and the application for this particular scholarship, the deadline is 9th of January 2023, and you wouldn't want to miss this opportunity. Honestly, it's an opportunity for you to study in Australia for free. Now, that scholarship opportunity currently going on to study in Australia for free is known as the Dollar General TESOL scholarship. Now the good thing about this scholarship, it's offered by the Western Kentucky universities, so it offers opportunity for students who wish to teach English as a second language. The program provides scholarship that is worth $500. There are several of this award available. They are open to international students and US students alike, and this is perfect scholarship if you're interested in teaching TESL courses, and you should apply by the deadline, which is September 12, 2022. So you might actually not be able to apply for this scholarship for now. Probably you're watching this video after the deadline, but honestly guys, there are actually loads of this scholarship opportunity available for international students. Now another scholarship I will share with you in this video is the UWA scholarships at the University of Western Australia. Now this is for people that are planning to study biochemistry in Australia. I'm actually a biochemistry graduate from undergrad. I had a first class in biochemistry back in Nigeria, and while I was planning to move abroad to study, immediately after my undergraduate program, this is one of the scholarships I came across, and because of proper understanding and lack of guidance, I didn't pull through with the application. I just saw it and ignored it, and recently I also came across it again, and the application is currently on. So the University of Western Australia is proud to offer clinical biochemistry research postgraduate scholarship. Now this scholarship is open to international students who are studying in the Master of Biotechnology or Master of Clinical Pathology program at UWA, which is the University of Western Australia, and the scholarship is worth $4,000, and you will be awarded to one of the eligible students each year, which is actually an opportunity to study in Australia almost for free. So that many of these scholarship opportunities available for international students, and if you need a proper guide on how to go about this, you can check out the description of this video. Chat with me one-on-one to get more information on how you can go about the scholarship opportunity. Honestly guys, loads of international students are leaving Nigeria, leaving many of the African countries to study abroad at no cost. You don't need to move abroad like someone like me that probably spend millions of naira to study abroad. You can actually get to study abroad for absolutely free and tuition free. So guys, you need to actually leverage on this opportunity, and this will be the end of this video. If you find this video resourceful, click on the like button so YouTube can push this video to as many people as possible. And if you have any questions, state in the comment section and I'll try to respond as soon as I can. And if you're coming across my video for the first time, or you've been watching my videos, you've not subscribed, click on the red subscribe button to join the growing family. Trust me guys, it's going to be worth your time. I've got amazing content on this channel, and I will be sharing in the future on this channel, so guys, you don't want to miss that. So click on the red subscribe button, and for my returning viewers and subscribers, you guys are amazing. Thank you for the love, thank you for being here. I really do appreciate you guys. So this will be the end of this video, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you.